Good morning, students. We have learned the conservation of momentum. We have studied about the conservation of momentum. According to the conservation of momentum, we know that if two bodies are interact with each other, it means if they collide with each other. Suppose they are colliding with each other, or the momentum before the collision is always equal to the momentum after the collision, and this is called the conservation of momentum. Now these are some numericals which are based on the conservation of momentum. First, the car A of mass, this is a car A having the mass 1500 kg, traveling at 25 meter per second, its speed is 25 meter per second, collide with another car B. Now this is another car which having the mass 1000 kg, traveling with the speed of 15 meter per second in the same direction. It's a very important thing that you should know the direction of both the objects. Either they're moving in the same direction or they're moving in a different direction. If they're moving in the same direction, it means the velocity, if you are representing the velocity of first object by positive sign, then you also have to represent the velocity of the second value with the also with the positive sign. Or suppose they are moving in a different direction, suppose this is coming from this side and this object B is coming from this side. If you represent the speed of this object by positive sign, then you have to represent the speed of this object B by negative sign. Since we know that the velocity is the vector quantity, so we have to represent the sign, we have to show it with the using the sign. So again in this question, you can do like this. For the car A, this is for the car A, and this is about the car B. By making a table, it will easy for you to do the numerical. For the car A, the mass m1 is equal to 1500 kg, and it is moving with this velocity. It means u1 initial velocity is 25 meter per second. For the car B, we know that the mass of the car B is equal to 1000 kg, so we can say m2 is equal to 1000 kg, and the initial velocity u2 is equal to 15 meter per second. We know that we represent the initial velocity by using the symbol u. Now they are moving in the same direction, it means if it is positive, it also have a positive sign. After collision, the velocity of the car is becomes 20 meter per second. They are moving in the same direction. Since the speed of both the car are different, so they can collide with each other. So after collision, the velocity of the car A becomes 20 meter per second. Now the velocity of the car A, this is the final velocity of the car, means after the collision the velocity of the car changes to 20 meter per second. Now this is the v1, this is 20 meter per second. Now you have to calculate the velocity of the car B after the collision. If they will collide with each other, the velocity of both the bodies will be changes. Now since we know that according to the conservation of momentum, so we have to find the velocity of the car B. It means this value. Now you will write here according to conservation of momentum. Conservation of momentum, we know that the momentum before the collision of both the object, that is m1 u1 plus m2 u2, is equal to the momentum after the collision, that is m1 v1 plus m2 v2. Now you can write the values of these quantities, like m1 is 1500 multiplied with the u1 is 25 plus m2 is 1000 multiplied with the u2 is 15 is equal to it. Actually, it is a simple numerical question of maths. 1500 multiply with the 20, just like you solve the questions in linear questions. So same this question is like this linear question in one variable only. M2, and we don't know the value of V2, that is we will representing it by using the symbol V. So now 25 multiply with the 1500. What can be the value? 25 5s are 125, 12 carry, 25 1 25 12 37. Okay, plus 15,000 is equal to 15 to the 30,000 plus 1000 V. Now what will you do? Keep this quantity here, and I not keep this quantity here. Put this value 30,000 here. means if you will move this 30,000 here, I know you know that its sign will be changes, and it will be 37500 plus 1500 minus 15,000 minus 30,000 is equal to 1000 V, just like a numerical question of maths. So after calculating this value, we will find it. It will be 15,000 minus 30,000 is minus 15,000, and this is 37,500. So after calculating, its value will be 225, sorry, 22,500 is equal to 1000 V. Then V will be equal to 225,000 divided by 1000. Now it will be 22.5 meter per second. This is the velocity of the car B after the collision. So this is a very simple question of conservation of momentum. Now another question like this: a bullet of mass 10 gram. This is a bullet which is having a mass of 10 gram, okay, is moving with the velocity of, its velocity is now 400 meter per second, gets embedded in a freely suspended wooden block. This is a wooden block, or suppose it embedded in this wooden block. Initially the wooden block is at rest, okay, it is freely hanging. It means it can move anywhere, like it can move in this direction or in this direction, but initially the velocity of this wooden block is 0. If the wooden block having the mass 900 gram, you know one thing, we have to convert the gram into kilogram. We represent the mass in kilogram because SI unit of mass is kilogram. So this is a wooden block having the mass 900 gram. Now you have to find the velocity acquired by the block. If this bullet is kept embedded in this wooden block, it means both of them, like a bullet and the wooden block, will gain the same velocity. So we can make another two columns for this question. Like this is for the bullet and this is for the wooden block. For the bullet, the mass of the bullet, I am representing it by m1 is equal to 10 gram. Now we have to convert it into kilogram, that is 10 upon 1000, or we can say 1 upon 100 kg. This is the mass of the bullet. And what is about the mass of the wooden block? It has the mass 900 gram, or we can divide it by 1000, or we can say its mass is 9 upon 10 kg. Okay. Now the velocity of the bullet is 400 meter per second. This is the initial velocity of the bullet. So u1 is equal to 400 meter per second. And what is about the initial velocity of this wooden block? This wooden block had the initial velocity 0 because it is freely suspended. It is not moving at all. So its initial velocity is 0. Now when this bullet is get embedded in this wooden block, both of them will get the same velocity. So after embedding this bullet in this block, if the velocity of the bullet we say is v, so the wooden block should also have the velocity v. Both the bullet and the wooden block should have the same velocity. Now you will write according to the conservation of momentum. According to conservation of momentum. According to conservation of momentum, since we know that m1 u1 plus m2 u2 is equal to m1 v1 plus m2 v2. Now what is the value of m1? That is 1 upon 100 into u1 is 400 plus m2 is 9 upon 10 multiplied with the u2 is 0 is equal to, I'm just putting the value of this sign, these symbols. m1 is 1 upon 100 into v. We don't know the value of velocity, final velocity for the bullet. I'm representing it by v plus m2, that is 9 upon 10 multiplied with the final velocity of this wooden block, that is v. Now we can solve it. It will be 4 plus 0. If some numerical values multiplied with the 0, it becomes 0 is equal to, we can take a common v. from these value, that is 1 upon 100. Now in bracket it will be 1 upon 100 plus 9 upon 10. Okay, now 4 is equal to V. We have to solve it like mathematically by taking a LCM of both the values. Its LCM is 100, so we will get 91 upon 100. Okay, now what is the value of V? V will be 4 multiplied with 100 upon 91. So after solving this value, its answer will be 4.4 meter per second. So this is the final velocity which will gain by this bullet and the wooden block after embedded in this wooden block. Okay, now the question third. A girl of the mass 40 kg jump with a horizontal velocity of 5 meter per second onto a stationary card. So I am preparing two columns for a girl, one for the girl, another for the, what is this? This is a card. M1, this is the mass of the girl, it is 40 kg. Jump with a horizontal velocity of 5 meter per second. What is this? This is the initial velocity of the girl, that is 5 meter per second. Onto the stationary cart, it means cart don't have any velocity. Initial velocity of the cart is 0. The mass of the cart is 3 kg. Okay, now the M2 is 3 kg. What is her velocity as cart start moving? When this girl jump on this cart, the girl and the cart start moving together. So if we say the final velocity of the girl is V, so it means the final velocity of the cart should also be V, because now the girl is on the cart. So according to the conservation of momentum, if we apply the law of conservation of momentum, you will write here according to conservation of momentum. M1, first you have to write the M1 U1. First you have to write the formula M2 U2, and then you can solve it by putting the values of these particular symbols or the sign. M1 V1 plus M2 V2. Okay, now you can put the value of M1, U1, M2 and U2. What is M1? M1 is 40 and U1 is 5, plus M2 is 3 and U2 is 0. Now M1 is 40 and what is the final velocity of the girl is V, and M2 is 3 multiplied with the final velocity of cart is V again. Now it will be 5 4 20 is equal to, it will be 0. We can take a common V from these two values. Again it will be 40 plus 3, that is 43. Now V is equal to 200 upon 43. Okay, by dividing this value we can find the final velocity of the girl. We can divide it. Yes, why not? 4 times 4 3 12, 16 1 17. It will be 8 2.0. Okay, it will be about 4.6. But one thing you should remember, that don't only find the value up to the 1 decimal place. You have to find the value up to the 3 decimal place, and then you can round off the value. Okay, so just find the value up to the 3 decimal places and then round up to the 2 decimal place. This is the third question, and now this is the question number 4. This is the NCERT question. Two hockey players are of opposite team. These are the two hockey players which are of the opposite teams. While trying to hit a hockey ball on the ground, collide and immediately becomes entangled. They are moving towards each other for striking this hockey ball, but they get entangled. उलझ गए दोनों, है ना? This is called दोनों entangled. They get entangled. One has the mass of 60 kg. Okay, for the one person, for the one hockey player, I am preparing a table for it. It will becomes easy to solve the numerical if we make a table for the question. First player, and this is for the second player. Okay, if we make a table, it will become easy for you to solve the questions. For the first player, the mass of the first player is 60 kg, and the mass of the second player. What is the mass of the second player? One has the mass 60 kg. The second player has the mass 55 kg. Now, according to question, one has the mass of 60 kg and was moving with the velocity of 5 meter per second. It means it is the initial velocity of the first player, that is 5 meter per second. While the other has a mass of 55 kg and was moving faster with the velocity of 6 meter per second towards the first player. It means the velocity of both the players are having the opposite direction. So we can say the velocity, initial velocity of the second player will be minus 6 meter per second. Okay, minus means the velocity of both the player are in opposite direction. If we represent the velocity of first player with the positive sign, then we have to represent the velocity of the second player by using the negative sign. Now, in which direction and with what velocity will they move after they become entangled? When they get entangled, what is the final velocity of both the player? You have to find it. Now, let the final velocity of the first player is v. Then the final velocity of the second player should also be v, because both of them will have the same velocity. Now, according to the conservation of momentum, you will write again. You will write the complete statement that according to the conservation of momentum, we know that m1 u1 plus m2 u2 is equal to m1 v1 plus m2 v2. Now you can put the value of this quantity, that is 60 into u1 is 5 plus m2 is 55 multiplied with the u2 is minus 6 is equal to m1 is 60 multiplied with the v plus m2 is 55 multiplied with the v. Now you can solve it like you solve the numerical questions of maths. 6 5 the 30, that is 300 minus 6 5 the 30, 3 carries a 33, okay, is equal to, we can take the common v here from this quantity, it will be 60 plus 55. Now again it will be minus 30 is equal to 115 v. Now what will be the value of v? V is equal to minus 30 divided by 115. We can divide the 30 by 115.0 11 2 are 22, 2 5 are 10, 1 carry, 2 1 10 and 1 3, okay, 0 7. Now it will be near about minus 0.26 meter per second. You know what is the mean of this negative sign? This negative sign show that if they get entangled, then both of them will move in the direction of the second player, because we represent the velocity of the second player by the negative sign, and since we have the final velocity having the negative sign, it means that both of them get entangled and they move in the direction in which the second player is moving. So this is the final velocity of the second player. No, sorry, both of the player. These are the simple numericals of the conservation of momentum. Now this is all about the chapter. Now again in next video we will study the next chapter of the physics, that is work energy. Okay, bye.